I feel very happy and proud. Very happy and proud. And one thing, I was not dictated by anybody. And if you ask any National Assembly member, I'm a liberal person. Sometimes I even flout some party principles because I understand that there are a hell lot of people that listens to me. There are hell people supporting me. I'm telling you, most of the activities that I'm doing in my constituencies are voluntary people spending their money to say go and do this because of my outstanding performance. And as a result, I've seen the Gambia. And I have not forget that I laid my hand on the Quran that anything I'm going to do is going to be in the interest of the country.
So is it not because of your background as a health officer that you, as your critics, proponents of the bill, said, all of you who call yourself doctors and said this is harmful? They said it's not true. Is it your background as a health worker that you believe that FGM is harmful to people and then it must stop? Or you genuinely are concerned with the welfare of women?
I deal with chemistry. I deal with chemicals as a pharmacist.
I see.
We deal with chemicals.
Yes.
But here, what motivates me is the real fact. For example, I'll give you the FGM type 3 that they call Sukiro. I've seen the friends of mine that got married and they have to come to this country that they find that their women are being not noted. They have to go to call another woman. And one of my friends lost the relationship because of that. Because the old woman came and said that he must do it, and immediately he do it, they should have a relationship. My friend said, I cannot bear this, my brother. I love my wife. She cannot go through pain, I take it. That was one of the scenarios that I recorded. I keep remembering in me. And I also look at somebody circumcised and bleed to death.
Person bled to death?
Yes.
In the Gambia?
In the Gambia.
You personally witnessed?
I personally witnessed. So with those testimony, and when I looked at what is the reason, what do they want to achieve in doing this? What is the mischief? It's about traditional concept to train them. I feel there is another way to train them without performing this. And I also
the upbringing, the upbringing of women to be good women.
Yes.
You mean if that was the argument, there's another way?
Yes. So also, I looked at what I'm trying to establish the mischief. Why this circumcision? And one of the mischief is to control women's libido, to control the woman's
sexual desire.
Yes. One of the, so I gathered the reasons that they want this thing to happen. And I also established who are the champions of this thing happening. And I looked at the reproductive aspect of it in the global context. And I looked at surveys that were done. In my own constituency, I have a tribe that it does not do it. But that tribe, anytime they form a village, call it 5 years, it supersedes all other villages because they're not doing it. So I had a lot of facts before me. So I feel that in the Islamic aspect of view, I want to say, if somebody does this, is it of a better Muslim than somebody that said no, but it's needed? I said now, for the fact that this harm have been shown to me, evident harm is shown to me, I will stand and do anything possible, regardless of the insults, the harass, the bully, because I am seeing a prospect. And that was the course that I took. And I only don't stop there. I try to get materials information. Research. I went to the hospitals, looked at research, talked to gynecologists, the experts.
So that's what I'm saying. Your critics said this is where the trouble is. Your conviction as a medical officer, you subscribe to this school of thought that FGM is harmful. That's what the religious people who are opposing this, they believe you people are misleading the people.
Yes, they are right to their opinion. They are absolutely right to their opinion.
You had the backlash. There were some religious people who were outrightly wishing you people very bad, ill luck in the next election.
Yes.
They called for people not to vote for you.
Yes, they did that. But I told you,
your rich people in your constituency will not listen to them?
No, they will not listen to them.
They will not listen to them?
No, they will not. I will tell you.
So how are you surviving, or how do you push back when you came under criticism for allowing the law to stay? Personally, what happened in your
Personally, I
experience?
feel I did something right, and I want to be in the history book of protecting the women and children of this country.
It is
One-
believed that some of your colleagues were initially afraid to speak out like you did in
Yes.
support of the retention of the bill.
Yeah,
It is initially they were scared, to speak out, and in fact, some in the whole process entirely don't want to be heard as loud as you were. Why were you so bold in taking on this?
I told them in the first.
sensitive issue?
Yes, I told them, let's kill the bill. Let us not give.
Yes, we had that.
I
yes.
said, let's kill the bill at the right spot. Don't fear about coming back to parliament. I am a professional. With or without parliament, I am going to be employed in this country. And I'll get employment in the world. But I want to do it right. And I feel what I was doing is right. So I was not fear for the fact of coming back to politics, coming back to election. And I don't fear the fact of insulting me. People who insult, people who bully, that's not the best way. Dialogue with me, tell me to convince me to agree onto you, or listen to me to convince you. So when they lose the battle, insults becomes the order and harassment. So I was ready for that. And the more you insult me, the more God is protecting me.
The irony is that those people who are opposed to you seem to be, give the impression that they are more closer to protecting what God said.
Yes, but we went. I had an ulama that I meet on this thing. He told me, I swear to God, none of my girl child is circumcised. He swear to me by the Quran. He swear to me by the Quran. And he was somebody who sponsored an Arabic school in my constituency. And he built a masjid in my constituency. I had one-to-one to ask him. He said, my brother, I am not practicing on my girl child.
It was alleged that all of you were separated on a plane to Egypt to learn how to preach against it.
Yes,
you were part of the Egypt.
Yes, I was
delegation
part of
to
the Egypt delegation.
Maybe the leader.
I was not the leader, but I was part of the trip. But what happened is, parliamentary, all other discipline will do what is benchmark. And Egypt, for a reason, because if you look at Egypt, is a center for culture and civilization. And Egypt undergo different categories. Initially, they banned it. After they allowed medicines to perform, they complete ban. So we wanted to learn the transition. What happened? Because if you know their center for religious, there are a lot of ulamas there, like Al-Azhar.
Ulamas are the scholars.
They're the scholars. You have a lot of, like the life of Al-Azhar University,
Yes.
and they had Sharia University. So those were the reasons why we go there. But guess what? It was our air ticket, our per diem. You understand?
Who paid those air tickets and the party?
It was paid through,
Critics said some organization back in the retention of the bill.
yes, it could be, but for us as parliamentary, we were offered the opportunity to go. I don't know where the money come from.
But you could have checked whether you've not been bribed, for these things, so that you can
I went
you can support their positions.
I went to China for benchmarking. No noise about it. I went to Kigali for benchmarking. No noise about it. I went to UK for benchmarking. No noise about it. But somebody is not interested in this, so he have the right and his opinion to talk. But I feel that benchmarking and study tours are parliamentary.